I'm Alison Gardner. I'm Head of Corporate Responsibility at Camelot UK, and I'm also Chair of the WLA Responsible Gaming Working Group. The WLA is the World Lotteries Association, and they're the industry body for state-run lotteries. So the WLA Responsible Gaming Certification aims to provide a standardised framework for lotteries to develop their responsible gaming programmes within. It's non-geographic specific, so wherever you are in the world, it will apply to your operations. There are 4 levels to the responsible gaming standard, so it's great for lotteries to be able to, whatever standard their current responsible gaming programme is at, there's progression through the levels so they can grow the programme as their lottery grows. The WLA Responsible Gaming Standard Level 1 is about commitment, and really what we're looking for at this stage is very simple. By signing up or by joining as a member of the WLA, you're also signing up to agree to the 7 responsible gaming principles. So it's very simple. All the lottery needs to do is sign up to the WLA and they're already achieved Level 1. Level 2 of the WLA Responsible Gaming Standard is around self-assessment and gap analysis. And the idea with Level 2 is that you're comparing your existing programme with the framework and identifying where the gaps are and what you currently do to what the standard suggests is appropriate at Level 2. Level 3 of the WLA Responsible Gaming Standard is looking for progression. So off the back of Level 2, you will have identified where the gaps are. And so Level 3 is wanting to see those gaps made into a plan of action. So you've already identified where the gaps are, so what are you going to do about it? So you need to have a clear plan, a clearly defined plan with timelines for how you plan to implement some of these responsible gaming programs and have started to implement them. Level 4 of the WLA Responsible Gaming Standard is about demonstrating continuous improvement. So this is for more established lotteries who've been working on responsible gaming programs for some time. The idea is that you have metrics in place to measure the effectiveness of your programs and that you're continuously seeking to improve those programs over time. In order to achieve Level 4, lotteries need to provide evidence of the metrics that they use and the evaluation methods that they use and the plans that they have for continuous improvement. And this evidence is assessed by the independent assessment panel. The independent assessment panel is a group of corporate responsibility experts who review all of the submissions for the various levels of the standard. They make sure that the submissions are aligned to the framework, and they also provide feedback to the lotteries, which is really helpful because it allows the lotteries to understand where they've done really well and where they're really aligned to the framework, and perhaps where they could also improve. The reason why many lotteries choose to go through the WLA Responsible Gaming Certification programme is because many of them start to experience business benefits as a result. Primarily, by being certified as a responsible operator, many lotteries experience a better relationship with their regulator as a result. So that means that they're able to launch new games and to innovate within their games portfolio. It also builds a better relationship with their employees. I think employees like to work for, or proud to work for, an organisation that is considered a responsible organisation. And I think that also it builds a better relationship with your customers. If customers know that the lottery has been certified as achieving certain responsible standards, then I think that means that they trust the organisation more. I think also lotteries that have achieved the responsible gaming standards experience a better relationship with a wider range of stakeholders, such as the press and other public interest groups. So for most organisations going through the WLA responsible gaming certification process, putting the customers at the heart of their business is absolutely the right thing to do. So having their best interests at heart, making sure that customers are enjoying their products responsibly, and playing their products in a safe way is absolutely the right thing to do for the business in the long term. There are 10 programme elements to the responsible gaming standard. The first programme element is around research. So this is around how the lottery is contributing to the body of evidence and academic research around responsible gaming. The second programme element is the employee programme. So this is about the lottery's commitment to ensuring that all of their employees understand the lottery's responsibility towards its customers. The third programme element is the retailer programme. So this is about the lottery making sure that all of their retailers and frontline staff are knowledgeable about responsible gaming and understand how to apply the responsible gaming principles in practice. The fourth programme element is around game design, and this is about how the lottery applies responsible gaming principles to the development of new games, making sure that responsible gaming considerations are embedded within any new games. The fifth programme element is around responsible gaming channels, and this is about how the lottery embeds responsible gaming tools and safeguards to make sure that players are safe when using online platforms. This could, for example, be limit setting tools or the ability to self-exclude. The sixth programme element is around advertising and marketing communications. So this is about how the lottery embeds responsible gaming principles in how it sells its products. This could be around adhering to local regulatory standards around advertising, but also in practice this could mean, for example, not including children in your adverts. The seventh programme element is around player education. So this is around how the lottery helps players to understand what's meant by responsible play. So this could be around something as simple as putting the odds of play very prominently on your games to make sure that players understand how the game works. The eighth programme element is around treatment referral. So this is about how the lottery makes sure that customers are aware of how they can seek help if they experience problems through playing the games. This could be as simple as putting the treatment organisation's contact details on the back of your lottery tickets. The ninth programme element is around stakeholder engagement. And this is about making sure that the lottery is building strong relationships with stakeholder groups, whether that's opinion formers or opinion influencers or direct business contacts. Building these strong relationships is about a two-way dialogue and making sure that you are talking to those stakeholders about responsible gaming and also listening and embedding their thinking into your programme. The 10th and final programme element is around reporting and measurement, and this is about making sure that the lottery has in place key metrics and KPIs to measure performance and making sure that those are communicated effectively internally and externally. The WLA Responsible Gaming Working Group is a group of responsible gaming practitioners from lotteries across the world. And we get together on a quarterly basis to talk about the standard and make sure that the guidance notes are clear and helpful to lotteries looking to submit. We also make sure that the standards are applied consistently. And we're also really happy to help any lotteries with any questions they might have about the standard. We're available to talk on the phone or via email. If any lotteries have got any questions about how to get started, if they're stuck in the process, or they want any advice on how to progress through the levels, we're really always happy to help.